Hello dear Cancer, I will tell you today's horoscope for July 25, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. The work is going well, do not let this situation change. Do not be afraid to show your true feelings towards someone who makes you lose your head, if you are not reciprocated, so it is better that you move forward and look the other way. There is only one person for you in the world. It is not yet time to make the dream journey that you have in mind for some time. You need to concentrate on the things that happen in your environment. There are possible health problems of one of your close relatives and needs you by your side at this time. If you have a commitment to someone a long time ago, there could be difficulties in obtaining a loan to buy something that has been dreaming together. Don't worry, try again. A money that will come to you during the day, do not spend it immediately. You are knowing someone or you have the intentions of it. It could be a person who will not be sincere, be careful. It is likely that today you receive news in your work that will discourage you a bit, which could create a feeling of frustration. Do not let this happen. Remember that you are taking firm steps in life and that your great intelligence and leadership capacity can take you far. You just have to be patient. It is very good that you have confidence in what you do. It is always necessary to have this positive characteristic inside us. You do not see it as a way of being self-centered. You do not suit having this in your mind. Remember that security in oneself is a good that many people want and envy in others. Do not fall into excesses such as alcohol or other vices. Take care of your body with a healthy eating and exercise. The other will eventually pass you. A very good moment in your work could happen today. It is likely that someone has made a very good comment on you elsewhere and that someone comes to tell you. It is not time to go unnoticed in front of others and especially in front of your superiors. You should try to make you notice today. You will not realize when you are already walking towards success by leaps and bounds. It is not good that you are all the time telling your partner what you should and you should not do. This is not attractive and people will never respond well in the face of the pressure, except for the one that your partner demands. Do not confuse acceptance or pleasure with submission. It is likely that today you find out about news that does not make you very happy. It will not be pleasant to hear. It could be someone who does not like. If you are thinking that one thing could affect you too much, then you do not do it. You could have serious problems if you do not start acting with a heart cancer. You have everything to make life as you really want and not how you are thinking what it will be. There are loves that teach us many things and you might be thinking that the person next to your side will not support you in the way you want. There are ways to treat people and others that should not be. If you are thinking of making a trip, then it is with the person you love. Do not reject him. There is no way out for what you did and that it really has no solution. You do not break your head trying. There is not much time left. But do not despair, things will come out equally in a good way and everything will be better if you only try. Do not wait for a health problem to be aggravated to start deciding that everything is better. Never forget that we can always solve everything. You have to start saying more what you think. A very good moment with a beloved person could become more than just a celebration. It is likely that today one of the two will make an important proposal to the other about a much more serious commitment. It will be something that will make them very happy. A very good moment could be among friends today. Do not expect something that will change their lives. It is just a friendship meeting where they can share good experiences that everyone needs to tell themselves. You need to make changes to your diet. Remember that excessive fat consumption is never good and you could be increasing. Exercise more. It is a very good day to investigate the possibilities that life is offering you. If you are in a stage of studies, this is very relevant and important, so you must be aware of the doors that begin to open. You have a very good possibility of meeting someone who will become a very important person for you. They have made the first contact. Now we just need to specify. You are in a very good moment to listen to the ideas of others and apply them to your life. You could have the possibility of receiving a very important advice today. Do not miss the opportunity. You are facing some difficulties in the relationship you have been for years, but everything is because you are not listening well what your partner tells you. Do not let this continue to happen. Sometimes it is good to shut up and listen to what the other must say. The crab is being expressed very well at this time and the things that you think will firmly help you go through bad times without being injured, so you have to take advantage of this and continue moving forward because life has been arranged in that way for you, dear crab. It is not a really as auspicious month for Cancer as I would like it in love, so things will be a bit complicated and the Cancer heart will not be like you really want. You need to think about other possibilities that can help you see everything much better in this minute. If the day cries out for everything you have to do right now, do not do as you do not listen to your call because you can start losing concentration in it. Never forget the lessons learned. You have a lot to extract from those life lessons. Remember that you always have to keep everything in a place in your mind. You do not have to say things that you know will not be so just to leave another person happy. Remember that it is much better to tell the truth and not create illusions in others. Debts are debts, in every context. And that discomfort of your partner towards you, barely intuited for now, but very firm between the two, is due to a loan that you have not returned, and of which you have not said anything for a long time. Like all things that happen inside a couple, it will be fixed talking. Generosity plays a very important role at the time of starting a relationship, but not the one that consists in paying the bar accounts, but that other, the one that is shown when it is generous with minor people, with your own family, with the animals. That is what you should show. To improve the status of your airways, place bags of aromatic leaves and flowers under your pillow. While you do, avoid air currents and not be afraid to ask people who smoke near you who stop doing so, because it's your health and deserves respect. It also avoids going barefoot inside. There is good news in your health sector, because you start recovering from past ailments and discomforts, and now new perspectives are open for you to greatly improve your chronic physical conditions and nerve conditions. Do not make the mistake of putting yourself in the hands of inexperienced masseuses or practitioners, because a bad gesture or pressure in the wrong place can cause you damage. Nor do you use products that can cause allergic reactions on your skin, which is now very sensitive. Work for the future, but do not neglect the present, because the quality of your future depends on the way you live today. There are probabilities of changes in a few days and you must prepare to assume them, making correct decisions. It is possible that at this stage you should prosecute your energy in a certain direction, doing something that was not accustomed. If at a given time you cannot solve it, it gives your best and leaves the solution pending for when you return to your job the next day. There is luck in chance, but also warnings of caution, because you could get carried away by initial profits and continue in a game that would be helpful if you know when you should retire, but harmful if you insist on playing and betting more. Economic progress tends to be intermittent. You do not receive the money right away but gradually. Plan your economy so that you do not see yourself wrapped in compromising situations with checks that do not have funds. Astral biorhythm today. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. The characteristic psychic perception of your sign, which now with your regent in Pisces becomes very intense. Dangerous trend, confuse a premonition or its management with an objective fact. What you should avoid, invent a parallel reality and live in a fantasy world. Couple prediction for today. Relationship, you are doing very well with the other signs of water and also with those of earth, even with 2 fire, Leo and Sagittarius. The most tense relationship, avoids discussions with natives of Virgo or Aquarius. Current compatibility, you are well sponsored and charming, you attract everyone although to a lesser extent to the Virgo and Aquarius signs. If you are single or single, prepare for the beginning of a new relationship during the first weeks of the approaching month. Luck number, 89. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you. Luckily color, purple. Try to use even a garment that contains it. Today's universal number, 6. The result of adding this day with the month and year. You propitiate hours in matters of love, money and businesses. Remember that they are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe and you must adapt them to your national schedule. 12 a.m. 4:15 p.m. 8:15 p.m. 12:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance, 5, 20, 22 and 24. Very attached to his family, Cancer trembles when he thought that his can be in danger. This leads him to be quite overprotective, especially with the little ones, and to limit the freedom of movement of those who loves. Overcoming these ghosts is usually difficult, but sometimes he succeeds after recognizing that affection develops better in freedom. Its regent, the moon, gives them a high degree of sensitivity. For this reason, the motto of Cancer is I feel. Its sensitivity is periodically affected in the same way as the tides by the change of lunar phase. That is why these reasons are so emotionally inconstant. Psychosomatic disorders are accompanied by guilt for having eaten too much and not being able to tolerate these situations. Today is a good day to surprise your partner with something special that stimulates their senses. You can choose between the palate, the touch, a delicious aroma or something that captures your gaze. Use your imagination and create a novelty that arouses your interest and affection. It is important to pay more attention to your finances. The recent losses you have experienced have explanation and can be avoided. It carries a detailed record of all monetary transactions and examines where the money is directed. That's where you will find the broken link that you need to repair. Your sign tends to be affected deeply by failure regardless of its magnitude. You disassembled to the point of falling into depression. It is essential that you work on the understanding that you are not infallible and that failures should be put in their right measure. Do not let them consume and learn from them. My dear friends, if they like our predictions, help us to be even better becoming channel sponsors. What they have to do is click on the Thanksgiving button, and with their help we will continue to grow. Today you run the risk of being a victim of a hoax or a scam, Cancer. Control the calls you receive and the messages well. Do not answer if you don't know who sends them to you and watches them, also emails. Do not open them if the sender is unknown, you will save headaches. As of today, look for time to spend it with your family and your friends. Little by little it seems that you have been distanced without realizing it, absorbed by other issues to which you now lend more interest. Perhaps you are more aware of the affairs of the heart than of something else. Forget already who has caused you to harm and focus on what you have in front of your eyes. He's spending a chance to love again and you are letting her go. Today is an excellent day to enjoy the pleasures that life puts within your reach and that sometimes you do not know how to value in its fair measure. Discover some special place tonight, such as a charming restaurant, for example. If the person who occupies your heart is accompanied, it will be like a double prize. And if you are lonely, Cancer, you are likely to receive a friend's proposal to go to a party or dinner. Go because you could meet someone very interesting in that place, and not necessarily in the sentimental aspect, although it could also be. If you have an idea or project with which you dream daily, today the stars propitiate that you find who supports you and fertilize you in this aspect. Cancer, your horoscope tells us that your internal perceptions manifest with great force because the moon and Mart from your home 12 activate your intuition a lot. Take the opportunity to learn more about you and your environment. With so much energy, this day is presented in an interesting tone, especially within your working life due to lunar traffic through the sign of Taurus, which is from the earth element and very close to you. Open your eyes well, life holds you pleasant, unforgettable moments and full of tenderness and poetry. Many very creative and original ideas will be the ones that will allow you to advance and conquer all kinds of relationships or projects that you do with your friends or in social groups or associations where you develop. Uranus from your home 11 gives you these faculties. The southern lunar node from your home of pleasure will tell us that you can learn to enjoy those experiences that have caused you great changes within you, since at the karmic level you have learned a lot and that allows you to flow better in your life. Due to Pluto's square that is happening today, you tend to be very impulsive. With that attitude, you would only look for problems with others, something alien to the loving and tender nature of your sign. If you notice that you are acting like this, check your internal being, breathe deep, focus on the present and do the beautiful and conscious. You will see how everything changes favorably for you. Be careful to suffer from mental collapses for thinking about things too much and worrying excessively about labor problems, which will end up causing more inconveniences and damaging your health. A correct mental disposition is all that is required to remain healthy. From it also derives your attitude towards food, rest, exercise and inner joy, bases of total integrity. You are probable that you are not sleeping well at night and this is affecting you in the morning, giving priority to sleep and rest. If you are with a stable couple, it can be a good way to bring them closer and give more love to the relationship. The confidence that you thought was lost in your projects may be returning to your life and you have to take the opportunity that is being presented to you. Do not let it spend more time before giving a necessary concretion to what you have been looking forward to. Life often does not expect, so it is important to make a jump of faith when your intuition is giving you all the signs that it is. A person in which you had interest sometime could return to your life today, this time with the willingness to have something serious with you. Evaluate the situation. If you are without current partner, do not make the way so easy. Love is at an intermediate point. If you have a partner, you need to tell you what you want. Do not repress your feelings or frustrations. The work needs more of your part, especially if you are in a group or in a large work team. You need to have more closeness with your classmates. Not because your ideas are not accepted from good to first you will create frustration and you are going to separate from the group. You must accept that everyone has the option of giving their opinion, and you have to accept criticism as something positive that will help you grow. Have in their mind a special person. It is likely that this does not reach something serious, but you should always dare to say what you feel. Even when this means a possible rejection, it will make you a possible rejection. Always prefer meats that are low in fat. Chicken, turkey or fish have low caloric content and produce the same satiety. You are in a very slow moment for work. You may have seen a little tired with everything you have had to do now and have decided to rest a little more. The work does not come with stress during the day, so you can be with a relaxation fulfilling your work. You do not need to tell the person that you like everything you feel, only the general. You must see well how it responds to what you will reveal. You do not have a good day for the family and for the affections in this regard. It is likely that someone has lied to you and that you have to be there to tell him that you already know the whole truth and that he cannot hide anything else. You are not very good today. A person could talk to you and you will not answer with the best tone. Try to calm down. You can no longer think about the things that really affect you. You cannot stop feeling that things in your life are really going well, so don't let everything be a little less important now. Don't expect everything to be bad. What you are living is not directly related to what is not happening now in your heart. They are just problems that you are not looking at what can be affecting you now. You need to say the things you have inside. Cancer. It is no longer a good time for things to be a bit bad, so do not turn around the things that are not happening in a good way. Do not pretend that things at work are bad. It is time to realize reality. It is no longer time to put aside a treatment that could be improving your health, but that will not really be helping as much as you should. You are thinking a lot about a new person who has entered your life, and it is likely that she also feels with a great attraction towards you. Talk to him as soon as possible. The person you think is with you may be thinking of leaving you. Asks in front if they are their intentions, since it is very likely that you have noticed their change in attitude. It is not very soon to ask for a more serious commitment. If everything is going well with a person you are knowing, you will always receive an affirmative answer when you see the signs that what they carry is seriously and well aimed at the future. Remember that you should not do to another what you would not like them to do to you, so, if you are realizing that your actions you are beginning to hurt someone, it is better that you think well about apologizing for it. If you cannot give your face for various reasons, then stop doing what is causing this evil. You need to pay more attention to those who are by your side. It is likely that someone you want a lot to be in a great need and you will find out today. You must try to be by their side and support him in everything you can. You will live a very important moment with a loved person today. You need to be more by their side and let you know, but all with love and respect. If the situation is the other way around and it is you who feels a little side by your partner, then you have to take advantage of an intimate moment between the two to let this know this. A person who does not know will give you an important message of someone who has been looking for you. Could be a very good business opportunity, but he will need to put all your energies on it. Everything will go well as you follow this advice. The crab knows very well that certain things are happening in his life and that everything can improve when he pays attention on the road, so you have to walk a little more slowly than usual today, crab. The good will come to your life. You just have to wish and find it. It is good for your life to start thinking about the things you want and that can let you see everything much better. The day may not be good, but it does bring some positive things that will help you in the general panorama of what is coming later. That is something to consider. The crab is very sure of the things he has had to do and what he will do in the future to maintain his job. You have a lot at this time that will help you have something much better. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.